What's good, everyone? Thank you for joining us. This week, as promised, we are back with the latest set of updates on crypto. And there are a lot of important updates, so I'm glad you're here. Let's dive right in. First up, piece of news number one. Binance has crowned ZK Pass as the winner of its first Web3 reality show called Build the Block. Binance has just concluded its first metaverse reality show. The show ends with the blockchain project ZK Pass emerging as the winner, opening the way to several awards from the exchange. ZK Pass is to receive funding from Binance Labs. According to a press release shared with Crypto Potato, Binance awarded ZK Pass as the winner of its show after the protocol's founding members received the highest votes throughout the 7-episode competition featuring 12 finalists. The purpose of the metaverse-hosted show is to search for the next big Web3 business tycoon. Bagging an investment from Binance Labs, ZK Pass co-founder Joshua Peng said, "We are not only thrilled to be a part of the first pitch ever done in a real-time metaverse series, but especially honored to win Build the Block and have the opportunity to work closer with Binance Labs. This investment helps us immensely on our journey to be the infrastructure of this decentralized world." Number 2. Tron explodes 10% daily whilst Bitcoin is stable at $27,000. Although Monday started on a highly positive note after the US government's debt ceiling deal and Bitcoin skyrocketed to a 2-week high at $28,500, the week didn't turn out all that well for the asset. It was rejected there, which brought it back down to $28,000 at first. However, a $1,000 price dump followed, which pushed it south to $27,000. The following 2 days delivered a few more price dips, the second of which took Bitcoin to a weekly low of $26,500 on Friday. Nevertheless, Bitcoin managed to bounce off rather rapidly and reclaim $27,000 by the end of the day. It has remained relatively still since then and currently sits inches above that line. Tron, on the other hand, has taken the spotlight with a massive 10% daily surge. As a result, Tron trades at almost $0.085. 3. A scam ChatGPT-style Web3 firm's press release was auto-scraped into Bloomberg. OpenAI's sensational chatbot service ChatGPT has taken the world by storm. This explosion of interest has translated into a proliferation of new apps that trick users with savvy ads before rug pulling them. In the latest development, a ChatGPT-style Web3 firm, BlockGPT, has been confirmed to have carried out a rug pull, stealing $256,000 in pre-sale funds. The blockchain security firm Certic confirmed that the recently launched Web3 company, BlockGPT, is a scam. The rug pull claims were further validated by PeckShield, which revealed that over 800 BNB raised in a pre-sale contract have been deposited into Tornado Cash. Earlier this month, BlockGPT pushed out a press release outlining its vision to create a ChatGPT-style artificial intelligence system on the blockchain. Unfortunately, the press release, which was originally delivered via Globe Newswire, was then auto-scraped into Bloomberg. It is important to note that the article published on Bloomberg had very few signs that could have helped readers identify it as a paid press release and not news. In fact, the press release on the website had no clear disclaimer or paid content mark. Flagging the mishap, Blockfence, a security aggregation provider, tweeted, "For your information, Bloomberg and Bloomberg Crypto, your readers deserve a bigger disclaimer and maybe even a little DD from your side in order to prevent future publications of pure scam projects." Very valid point. Meanwhile, there are 2 tokens associated with the project. One is BlockGPT's governance token, BGPT, which aimed to incentivize individuals who provide helpful questions and data. The other is a token for community-based governance, AI BGPT, that was created by BlockGPT AI, hence its name, using the Solidity contract and introduced on the Binance Smart Chain network. Multiple reports have surfaced suggesting that the latter is unsellable or honeypot. So, shout out to all of you. Beware of BlockGPT. Certic has confirmed that it is a scam. I'm just glad that this has been discovered so soon after its launch, as opposed to people finding out months down the line. We move on to piece of news number 4. A revolutionary crowdfunding platform for AI startups, Incubator, launches the Cube pre-sale. Incubetor, a pioneering platform in the crypto crowdfunding space, is thrilled to announce the launch of its innovative ecosystem powered by the Cube token. Designed to revolutionize the investment landscape for AI startups, Incubetor offers users the opportunity to participate in crowdfunding campaigns in its Neft marketplace. Incubetor stands out in the blockchain industry by providing a dynamic environment for users to back and invest in AI startups using Cube tokens. Through the platform, each listed startup is transformed into a Neft and fractionalized, allowing investors of all sizes to participate. Upon successful funding, investors can share in the startup's profits through returns paid in Cube tokens. The entire process is transparent, secure, and backed by the power of blockchain technology. I must say that I find that fascinating and definitely a revolutionary approach to crowdfunding. It might even, in my opinion, lead to us seeing an increase in the popularity of crowdfunding for AI projects, which in turn might increase the number and variety of AI startups that we begin to see. Whether that is a good thing or not remains to be seen. The AI controversy is definitely not an easy one to tackle. Piece of news number 5. Alrighty, you better put on your seatbelts for this one, because we are looking at the blistering pace of Cardano's development work, and they have been doing a lot. In the latest development update from IOG, Essential Cardano announced a series of advancements in the ecosystem. The most notable is the Marlow smart contracts platform launch on the Cardano mainnet. Marlow is designed to simplify creating, testing, and deploying secure smart contracts on the Cardano blockchain. It offers a suite of open source tools that cater to developers of all skill levels, providing intuitive solutions for creating, utilizing, and monetizing smart contracts. In addition to the mainnet launch, the Marlow team has been working on several other aspects, like setting up and deploying Marlow Playground, which is a tool for writing and testing Marlow contracts. They have also been working on the Get Contract Query and Marlow Loader services. The team has automated an end-to-end test scenario for Playground, connected its front-end tests to continuous integration, and added the Contract for Difference (CFD) to the examples suite. Let's take a look at what some of the other teams have been working on. The Plutus Tools team has been working on finalizing the Marconi Epoch SDD and Mintburn indexer for the Sidechains project. The core technology teams have also been working on the upcoming node version 8.1.0, which will introduce more Conway-era support, epoch boundary optimizations, and new network packages, among other improvements. The Ledger team has made progress on the Conway Ledger era, designing and implementing new certificates and refactoring some of the data structures to support DREP actions. Meanwhile, the Adrestia team worked on separating the balanced TX library, enhancing the database layer, and closing out the multi-signature wallet delegation functionality. Important, the team is also preparing MBO repositories and updating Cardano wallet to support node version 8.0x. The Hydra team have made progress on implementing the first end-to-end journey for external commits using option A for regular UTXOs, while still considering option B. The Mithril team released a new 2321.1 distribution that fully implements the mechanism designed to sign generic data. They completed the upgrade of the Cardano node in the Mithril networks to version 8.00 and the refactoring of the state machines of the signer and aggregator. Last but not least, the Voltaire team continues the conversions on CIP 1694 to establish an initial minimum viable governance framework. This framework is crucial for the advancement of participatory governance within the Cardano ecosystem. Well, talk about a blistering pace. They've certainly been hard at work. I'm always encouraged when a network or ecosystem actually produces and publishes this hard data regarding what they've been busy with, because I think it shows real commitment to development, first of all, and secondly, to transparency. And it definitely encourages confidence, of course. Number 6. We are not done with Cardano. Milkomeda developer DC Spark's vision is to make it the prime hub for innovation capital. In a recent Twitter thread, Sebastian Gilmour, co-founder and CTO at blockchain company DC Spark, announced an ambitious plan to transform Cardano into the prime platform for raising capital for innovation. Gilmour's announcement introduces the Milkometer Asset Consolidator, a tool designed to streamline the process of raising funds across multiple chains. According to Gilmour, a former VP of engineering and Cardano product manager at Emergo, raising funds across different chains has traditionally been a complex and challenging process, with many projects finding themselves in a liquidity predicament while trying to provide a swap mechanism for their pre-sale token to the token for their final product. The Milkometer Asset Consolidator aims to resolve this issue by aggregating all sales into a single Cardano asset. Gilmour believes this new tool will make the fundraising process easier, allowing project founders to focus on building their products. He notes that many new founders joining the Cardano DeFi summer are turning to public sales due to low DeFi interest from VCs. With the consolidator, these founders can now access more capital to build their projects. Number 7. Microsoft collaborates with CoreWeave to power AI-driven services. Microsoft has inked a contract with CoreWeave, a cloud computing infrastructure provider and former Ethereum miner. This is to power Microsoft's AI-driven services. CNBC reported on the 1st of June that, based on information from people with knowledge of the matter, Microsoft might spend billions of dollars on the transaction with CoreWeave over the course of many years. Microsoft has released various services that are driven by AI in the last year. Coinciding with the explosion of this technology, one prominent instance of this is OpenAI's removal of the waitlist for GPT-4 integration with its web browsers Bing and Microsoft Edge. Looks like that's the way the world is going. Remember, AI is the fourth industrial revolution. And so it looks like Microsoft is definitely gearing up to take part in the drive for integration of AI with different services and providers. I just hope that, and I know this is almost a different topic, but that with all the drive for AI integration, enough consideration is still going to be given to ethical concerns relating to AI. Because once you take a step forward, it's very difficult to retrace that step. Number 8. US Senator proposes a new bill to close apparent loopholes in the crypto sector. On Saturday, Senator Elizabeth Warren hinted at the prospect of presenting a measure to prohibit loopholes in the cryptocurrency business, after her recent accusation that cryptocurrency payments were implicated in the Chinese fentanyl trade. According to previous reports, Warren has provided evidence from her own study that supports assertions that Chinese companies are profiting from the ongoing fentanyl crisis by receiving millions of dollars in cryptocurrency. Oh my goodness. Recently, the crypto market community has become more frustrated with the senator for her assaults on the sector. The US Securities and Exchange Commission's continuous regulatory monitoring of crypto firms is in addition to these assaults. Well, no wonder there's some frustration. Moreover, on Saturday, Senator Warren alluded to the existence of legislation that would regulate the cryptocurrency business by closing existing loopholes. Has anyone specified what those specific loopholes are? She reaffirmed that the use of cryptocurrency transactions is linked to criminal behavior, such as money laundering, sanction dodging, and the funding of terrorism. Number 9. Well, speak of the devil. Crypto users report losses after Atomic Wallet is compromised. Users on Twitter have reported losing their entire cryptocurrency holdings after using Atomic Wallet, suggesting that the wallet has been compromised. Since Atomic is a non-custodial decentralized wallet, its users bear full responsibility for their funds. Atomic's team on Twitter stated, "We have received reports of wallets being compromised. We are doing all we can to investigate and analyze the situation. As we have more information, we will share it accordingly." Several others have commented on the page, saying they lost funds because their digital wallet app was hacked. Zach BTX, an on-chain investigator renowned for tracking down stolen cash and aiding compromised projects, is helping with the probe. As of the time this article was written, the particular mode of attack is still unclear. Well, like just mentioned, crypto and digital wallets, whether cold or hot, are just as susceptible to attack as any other form of storing money, whether it be under your pillow or as fiat currency in your bank. So the moral of the story is be careful with your money. Piece of news number 10. Tether expands reach in Georgia through an investment in CityPay. Stablecoin issuer Tether announced on May the 31st that it is expanding its presence in the Republic of Georgia through a strategic investment in CityPay, a payment processing company that operates across more than 600 locations in the country. CityPay provides payment services to a wide range of customers, including major names like Wendy's and Radisson Hotels, among numerous others. With its strategic investment in CityPay, Tether intends to enhance the payment industry in Georgia by improving efficiency and convenience. Number 11. Privacy-focused Alio blockchain gets a new wallet as the mainnet launch approaches. Demox Labs has debuted a new wallet for the privacy-oriented Alio blockchain network, according to a June 1st announcement. Called Leo, the wallet allows users to generate zero-knowledge proofs within their browsers, letting them interact with Alio's ZK-based apps. Alio is in its testnet phase, but expects to launch a mainnet later this year. According to the announcement, Demox also raised $4.5 million from investors to further develop ZK-proof technology through Alio and other networks. Over 40,000 users signed up for the Leo wallet waitlist in the period leading up to its debut. Well, that means over 40,000 people are confident that this is going to be a successful launch, and I do hope it is. Number 12. Crypto tracking firm Elliptic is now using AI to catch hackers. Interesting benefit of AI. Crypto analytics firm Elliptic is integrating AI into its toolkit for tracking blockchain transactions and handling risk detection. Using OpenAI's ChatGPT chatbot, the company says that it will be able to organize data faster and in greater amounts. However, it has implemented certain use limitations and does not utilize ChatGPT plugins either. I quote, "As an organization trusted by the world's largest banks, regulators, financial institutions, governments, and law enforcement, it's important to keep our intelligence and data secure," an Elliptic spokesperson told Decrypt. "That's why we don't use ChatGPT to create or modify data, search for intelligence, or monitor transactions." I'm especially glad to hear about that last one. If that weren't the case, I would think that AI were being used to defeat the very point of blockchain technology, which is decentralization. Number 13. TRC20 USDT circulation hits a record high 5 years after the Tron mainnet launch. On May the 31st, Tether tokens issued on the Tron blockchain reached another all-time high of $46 billion, compared to $36.8 billion for Ethereum, accounting for over 60% of Tether's circulating supply. The milestone comes on the 5th anniversary launch of the Tron mainnet. Over the past 5 years, Tron developers claim that the blockchain has processed 5.6 billion transactions and currently has a total value locked of 5.7 billion. Tron's creator, Justin Sun, said his 2023 goals include elevating the network's on-chain stablecoin market cap to $100 billion and establishing Tron as a preferred choice for stablecoin users by positioning itself as a more affordable and user-friendly version of Ethereum. Tron developers also said that they have promised full support for Web3 development in Hong Kong. And we are almost there. Number 14. Web3 gaming gets competitive. Corpo Game Studio joins Cointelegraph Accelerator. Founded in 2018, Corpo Game Studio seeks to pair blockchain technology and esports, a major Web2 gaming trend with skyrocketing popularity, to act as the gateway between traditional gamers and Web3 opportunities. The Web3 game developer joined the Cointelegraph Accelerator program to ramp up the development of end-to-end blockchain gaming solutions. Given a team of seasoned game players who previously worked on major titles, including Arma 3, Overwatch, and Mafia 2, the studio's main project, Citizen Conflict, a free-to-play shooter, aims to bring AAA gaming to Web3. Citizen Conflict is a team-based cyberpunk shooter created in Unreal Engine 5, where 3 hostile organizations wage an endless battle for dominance. Players will heavily rely on vehicles to get around the world of the Ether Islands, with gameplay that is characterized by its humorous yet gritty gameplay that evokes a warlike environment and trading features brought about by blockchain technology. Following its alpha test in the second quarter of this year, Corpo Game Studio is planning a public beta phase of its competitive mode in the third quarter. So that's something to look forward to for all you gamers. Last on our list of updates for today. 15. Phantom starts paying developers to generate gas fees. A new program from the Phantom Opera Network team will pay developers for the gas fees they generate from users, according to a May the 31st announcement. Specifically, the gas monetization program will pay eligible developers 15% of the total gas fees their apps generate. However, not all apps will be eligible for the program. Protocols that have done less than 125,000 transactions or have been live on Phantom for less than 3 months will be automatically excluded. Others can apply to become part of the program, but Phantom warned that the criteria are subject to change as the Phantom Foundation assesses their effectiveness. The team encountered some pushback from users when it first began discussing the gas monetization program. There are some who have speculated that the gas monetization program might discourage developers from creating gas-efficient contracts, as higher gas fees result in greater FTM rewards for them to claim. That's a very valid point. However, Phantom argued that this reasoning is flawed. The team believes app developers will still need to make gas-efficient contracts, otherwise the apps will be challenged by competitors. The team clarified that apps perceived to be abusing the program may be suspended from participation. Well, that means a high level of maintenance on the part of the team, but if they can carry that out, good for them. And that is the end of the news for this week. Thank you for tuning in. I hope that you found that helpful and informative. It was definitely informative. Hopefully, you found the information helpful. And we'll go away and make great decisions, create great apps, play great video games. A quick plug for us here at Mainstream Cryptos. If you subscribe, we will love you forever. Okay, strictly speaking, that's not true, but we do appreciate your support in tapping that button because it allows us to know that the content we're producing is helpful and even better, allows us to go on producing this. So do that, make us happy, tap the button, and if you would like, a reminder to join us every week for the latest news, because this really is a great space where you don't have to go and do any of your own research if you're busy. You don't have to sign up on any websites to receive daily updates that you're just going to delete anyway. All you need to do is once a week join us here at Mainstream Cryptos for 15 to 20 minutes as we look at the most important developments from the past week. Speaking of which, I'm looking forward to being back next week with the next installment. Anything can happen in 7 days, guys. Believe me, anything. So be back.